My name is Harry, and I'm from London.
Meghan Markle here. Today is August 12, 2024. It is 2:19. This is the background of my channel. 4,421 estimate revenue. What? $109.35. It seems like it's going down. The last recording was 120 something, but whatever. Analytics, 1008 views in the last 48 hours. The video I think that I had yesterday for this channel was on PYTE. You know, my regular morning videos was on PYTE, and this one was a short video that I put out. That's the President Biden oath of office during his inauguration. Okay, so let's see what I have here. I don't remember what all of them are, because yesterday after I finished edit whatever I recorded early in the morning before we went out, I edited them and then I just went and chill. Okay, so I don't remember what all of them are, so let me not even try to figure out, explain to you. So let's just go straight to Twitter, and as I go through them, we'll know. Okay, so first tweet. Okay, so it seems like I don't think I shared the story of this guy. That was during the riot. This happened. Okay, the backstory of this guy is during the UK riot. This guy went to do something. What was it? He's working, helping people, right? And then when he came back out, they torched his car. And I believe this is the image of his car. He didn't even recognize it. And then yesterday, and I saw it, and I decided to put it on the list. And it seems like someone saw what was going on with his car. They decided to do a GoFundMe for him. They touch his car, and he's helping people in need, and he doesn't have a car to go help people because this is what they did to his car. So apparently, after the GoFundMe raised several thousand of pounds, they were supposed to give him the money to take care of his business. And this is where the problem starts now. And this is where I'm going to pick up with the tweet here. Okay, so let's go into it now. Okay. Update. The company's statement that they were refunding the money appears no longer be on the GoFundMe website. Instead, a new one has appeared stating that Brendan will be receiving £28,000 to cover for new costs of his new car and insurance. So from what I was reading is that they raised the money, and then not all of the money they raised was gonna go to him. And I think he came out and said, but I thought you guys said that was for me, so what's going on? So it seems like someone was doing some shady stuff. GoFundMe.com here. Hi everyone. Unfortunately, there has been speculation about the amount Brendan will be receiving. We always intended to fund Brendan's new car along with additional expenses and stated that anything further will go to help our staff and local charities, organizations in the areas helping those that were affected by the riots. Okay, I didn't know anything about this. Whatever they're saying here, that's all I know. What I mean by that is whatever they wrote regarding the GoFundMe, where people will read and then donate if they feel like they could contribute to it. I don't know what their caption said when they did the GoFundMe. Okay, so that's what I mean by that. To clarify, the exact amount we have set out are as follows. Brendan will receive £28,000 to cover the cost of his new car and insurance. Okay, our staff who were affected will receive £1,000. Local charities will receive £36,000, £10,000, of which we have decided will go to Cleveland police officers. Okay, I don't know if any of these were truly speculated to the people who were donating money. From what I've heard, it was only that guy who they touched his car, and his thing, whatever the ordeal that he was facing, was aired. I think a news people somewhere was airing it. I came across it, but I don't think I shared it with you. So it was his story that was put up front to the people, to the public, to donate to his cause. They never, from my understanding, from what I was aware, somewhat aware, none of this was speculated. So if they did, maybe I missed it. I didn't even know there was a GoFundMe, but the stories that I've heard was the Brendan stories only. Not the police, not the staff, not none of this they listing here. Okay, local charities will receive £36,000, £10,000, of which we have decided will go to Cleveland police officers that were involved in the rioting. Another £10,000 will to the cleanup, which include 2 churches in Middlesbrough and 2 mosques. The remaining will go to other organizations, charities, and we will continue to update the fundraiser as we decide on this. Now, everything should be speculated and plain sight. Not later on you will decide whatever you will do. People need to know what they're donating to. If you do not wish for your donation to be used as outlined above, please be assured that we can request a refund of your donation over the week by contacting GoFundMe team here. Okay, so there's that here. There's another, is that the same thing? Another update. The company raising money, is that the same thing? No, that's a different caption. The company raising money for a carer whose car was burned during riots said that they are refunding everyone's money on GoFundMe. They wrote that someone released fake news that they will only be giving him £3,000 of the money, which jeopardized their safety. There's all of that. Okay, so anything else I do not know. So there's that here. Unfortunately, there has been some fake news released that Brendan will only receive £3,000 of the money raised. Brendan requested the following: a Mercedes-Benz SUV, insurance for the year, his rent paid for the year, his university fees paying for. He was not concerned to send any monies to charities. That's what I was aware of. Nor his colleagues that were also affected by the riot. They could create a different GoFundMe. Following this, we made the decision to stop the GoFundMe page as we felt the money had reached more than enough for that, especially thinking logically that Brendan will struggle with the upkeep of such an expensive car. What the hell? Well, at least the same kind of car that he has, give it to him. I don't know. I don't know what brand of cars the UK has. Okay, with the upkeep of such an expensive car, given that he is a full-time student and limited to hours he can work. In addition to that, unfortunately, someone released news to the paper that we will only be giving Brendan £3,000 of the monies raised, which resulted in our safety being jeopardized. So we have made the decision to refund everyone's money as we have not yet withdrawn it from the GoFundMe. Okay, whatever, but it is what it is. Let me just read this and then that's it. This is an ad. This is messy AF now. They need to refund the money and let people donate to a GoFundMe where Brendan will get all the money. That's what I think too. Will get all the money and no one dictate to him what the money is spent on. All these shapes the company are making means no one knows who is getting what money. Refund the people. Yeah, I guess that's it. Refund the money and then create a new one. People who know about his story, who had donated, will go donate direct to him, to his fund. And all the other one, the cleanup crews, the police, that they could create their own GoFundMe. People will donate wherever. Oh my goodness. They put his story up front and then all of a sudden all of these other things start popping up I wasn't aware of. There's more comment, but let's leave that alone. Okay, next tweet. Completely different topic now. Okay, so there's this here. Well, looks like minion Richard K slipped and told the truth. We all know that Princess Diana would be super proud of Harry. Quote, I think she, Diana, would have been fiercely proud of the fact that Harry has chosen a life outside of the royal circle. I'm not gonna okay, so that's an archive version of this. So I'll leave the link. You guys could read it. I'm just gonna focus on the caption. Princess Diana would have been hugely jealous of Prince Harry's exit from the royal family. I think I responded to that. There's my comment here. Jealous is the wrong word. No mother is jealous of their kid's success. Happy or proud should be the word. I'm sure if she's watching, she probably is happy or proud, or both maybe, happy and proud for Harry and his little family. I don't think she'll be jealous of the headache the royal family is giving them. Okay, so that's that. She loved the US. You can never tell what could have been, but okay, what is this small? Yep, it was small. She loved the US. You can never tell what could have been, but had she lived, I think she would have likely moved here herself. She left both sons what she did in case they needed to get out, and that's how Harry was able to get his family out. Fact. Okay. I cannot see this. Yes, several people close to her have said the same. Yeah, close friend said I think she was gonna move to the US. Okay, 2 weeks before the crash, Jodie purchased a house in Malibu. Okay, this is brand new to me. I don't know. In Malibu, which is 40 minutes from where Harry lives now. Very interesting. She probably will go with them. Okay, there's that. Princess Diana will be proud of Harry taking his wife and children away from the toxic royal family and toxic British press. Also, let's not forget, I have to always say this. Harry and Meghan were willing to stay and work for the institution.
So in conclusion, if you'd had the support, you'd still be there?
Without question.
Yeah.
I'm sad that what's happened has happened, but I know and I'm comfortable knowing that we did everything that we could to make it work, and we did everything on the exit process the way that it should have been
with
done.
as much respect.
With as much
and,
respect.
Oh my God, we just did everything we could to protect them.
It's William who kicked them out of jealousy, okay? Remember the Simon case thing, the Sandrium Summit and all of that.
Began to address Granny about the 5 options. Your Majesty, you've seen the 5 options? Yes, she said. We all had. They'd been emailed to us. 5 different ways of proceeding. Option 1 was continuance of the status quo. Meg and I don't leave. Everyone tries to go back to normal. Option 5 was full severance. No royal role, no working for Granny, and total loss of security. Option 3 was somewhere in between, a compromise, closest to what we'd originally proposed. I told everyone assembled that, above all, I was desperate to keep security. That was what worried me most, my family's physical safety. I wanted to prevent a repeat of history, another untimely death like the one that had rocked this family to its core 23 years earlier, and from which we were still trying to recover. I'd consulted with several palace veterans, people who knew the inner workings of the monarchy and its history, and they all said option 3 was best for all parties. Meg and I living elsewhere part of the year, continuing our work, retaining security, returning to Britain for charities, ceremonies, events. Sensible solution, these palace veterans said, and eminently doable. But the family, of course, pushed me to take option 1. Barring that, they would only accept option 5. We discussed the 5 options for nearly an hour. At last, the bee got up and went round the table, handing out a draft of a statement the palace would soon be releasing, announcing implementation of option 5. Wait, I'm confused. You've already drafted a statement? Before any discussion? Announcing option 5? In other words, the fix was in this whole time? This summit was just for show? No answer.
So I need to keep on remind people of that. Okay, so let me read this. Oh, this is long. That's an ad. Let me read bottom up to here. Okay, she will not risk losing her children. Other than that, she will have split with her kids. Prince Harry is 4 years into his exit from the royal family and firmly settled into his California lifestyle. It's a move that one royal expert, the Daily Mail, Richard K., believed that Princess Diana will have approved of because she had her own struggle within the palace. Okay, so there's a screenshot, I guess, from the article. It wasn't an easy decision either, but Harry knew that history would not repeat itself after seeing what happened to his mother. Quote, "You've got to remember Diana was a radical. She was very unhappy. She was trapped within the royal system. She did try and break away. She could have quit before her death. She could have quit before her death, but they were divorced already. She was seeing somebody else. So what does that mean? She did try and break away. She couldn't quit before her death. What does that mean? That doesn't make sense, because she was living her own life after she divorced Charles. Kay added, Prince Harry spoke up in defense of the women who married into the royal family and how they were treated behind closed doors in his Netflix docuseries Harry and Meghan. It's a dirty game, the pain and suffering of women marrying into this institution, this feeding frenzy, he noted. Harry wasn't just speaking about Meghan. He was also noting that Princess Diana, Kate Middleton, and Sarah Ferguson were victims of the system as well. Well, now that this is completely out, and I've said this before, any women who marry into the institution, especially with William boys, they have been warned, okay? And we already know, based on what I've read, how this guy is so jealous of everything and how controlling he is. Alright? Nobody dares to speak about it publicly except for Harry and Meghan, who have sacrificed a lot by revealing what really goes on behind palace walls. Even though Diana has been gone for 27 years, Harry still received the support of the Spencer family, who understand all too well why he left. Diana's brother Charles Spencer and sister Jane Fellows mark his Invictus Game celebration with him in May, and it shows the feud between the families exists to this day. This is the royal family's own doing, including William, his own doing. In terms of you pick a side, either this or that, instead of trying to be one. But that's his own demise, because he's the one who's gonna carry the institution to the next level, whichever level it is. Okay, look at right now, the UK has riots and whatever. I don't like. Prince Charles and William stay far away from the festivities, while the Spencers warmly embrace the Duke of Sussex. As former BBC royal correspondent Michael Cole described to the Daily Mail, there never was much love lost between the Spencers and the Windsors. That's their undoing. It's in their head. They want competition and everything, but meanwhile they have everything that they needed. Okay, next tweet. Okay, so this one is very interesting. I took a screenshot and shared it with you on my community board. This is a TikTok video of someone who's talking about, Meghan told you guys, making reference to the riot. Annoy Lemon on TikTok, and she's someone who has been in the trench for a while. It seems like she's a squatty, and I think there's more. I thought I saw more of it. Okay, so it started up here. So this is where it started, and then they added this. Meghan was like, I told you so. Nobody wanted to listen to me. Everybody said I was dramatic. Everybody said I was a stupid American from Campton. There's the laugh here. Okay, that's a quote from what this person said. This is 1 minute and 57 seconds. There will be screenshot. And if you are on TikTok, it seems like she has more videos regarding her observation of what's going on with the Sussexes and the UK. All right, so the royal family. Let's listen.
Hey, Meghan Markle was right. Meghan Markle was right, bitch. Do you see what the fuck is going on in the UK right now? Oh my god. I just had 2 videos on my FYP from 2 different women saying how they're scared to walk around their neighborhood. They're scared to let their kids play outside because they're people of color. What the?
I did come across a video. I didn't put it on my on the list. It was a couple days ago during the riot. That young lady, black person, was walking and she was recording herself saying how scared she was walking home, wherever she was. I did come across that video she's making reference to. Okay.
What the fuck is happening? Oh yeah. Meghan Markle and Harry are sitting in their house in California watching this shit, and she's like, bitch, I told you. I told you so. Nobody wanted to listen to me. Everybody said I was dramatic. Everybody said I was a stupid American from Compton. She's like, I was clocking that shit everywhere. Red flag, red flag, red flag, red flag, red flag, everywhere.
I was clocking that everywhere. Red flag, red flag.
Until, Meghan had to say, Harry, We got to go. For real. She was pointing that shit out. Meghan goes over there all optimistic because, you know, she's American. All friendly, nice, smiling. Hey, guys, I'm so happy to be here. I love Harry so much. I got some ideas. I'm excited. And they're all like,
That's true.
okay, we don't need to rehash history. And I know because it's TikTok, you got to do the
We don't need to rehash history. So that she is giving her disclaimer here.
disclaimer. We don't mean all British people. We understand it's a wackadoo group. We get it. But I'm just saying, Meghan Markle was right. She literally was getting the death threats and everything. And she's like, I can't fucking be here. These are crazy over here.
That's true.
That's it. Harry's like, I got to protect my family. Psh, they're out.
Thanks to William as well. We gotta give William credit on this.
The truth hurts, don't it? You got some problems over there. I know you like to constantly point out the problems we have here in America. Bitch, focus on yourselves. Okay, goodbye.
So that's that. Annoy Lemon on TikTok, and she's someone who has been in the trench for a while. So this is another one. This is 1 minute and 7 seconds. What did she has to say now?
Round of applause to the comment section. Hold on, I'm gonna put the phone down. I really thought that I was gonna receive all this hate from Meghan Markle haters, from Prince Harry haters, from royal supporters. I was ready, girl. I was ready to fight. I thought that was what was coming my way. Look at this beautiful comment section. Thank you very much, each and every one of you. Either this video didn't make it to that side of the TikToks, or these people are just sitting, you know, with their thumbs up their like,
Oh my God.
we can't really weigh in on this one. She's right. Either way, I don't care. Bravo to all of you. And for those of you that might not know who the fuck I am, besides being a stupid ass lemon on this app, I came onto TikTok over 1.5 years ago because I was recapping and discussing Prince Harry's memoir because I f***ing love Meghan and I f***ing love Prince Harry and I always have. That's who I am.
So that's that. I know that accent. I can almost tell you what street she lives on. There are so many good Sussex content creators on TikTok. It's good for the soul. Let me know if you want any suggestion about who to follow. Okay, I'm not on TikTok. I still don't plan on being on TikTok. Okay, so that's that. Let me bookmark this just in case I change my mind. Okay, if I decided to be on TikTok. Next tweet. Oh, is that the same one? Yeah, I think that's the same one. So let me just read the caption. Okay, Meghan was like I told you so. Yeah, so that's a retweet of the same thing that I just shared. Meghan Markle, the Duchess of Sussex, won everybody. Prince and Meghan have been proven right again and again. Just look at those. Okay, UK riot. When was that? The 11th. Today is the 12th. Okay, exactly. Riot have nothing to do with the grifters. Again, Meghan making it about herself. Nah. Meghan hasn't come out and said a damn thing. The last time Meghan came out in public was, when was that? Oh, the Sunday interview on CBS regarding her project. And the other time that we sort of heard of her or someone posted was somewhere in the Hampton where she was supporting one of her pal who was doing something. Other than that, we don't hear anything about Meghan. So I don't know what this person is talking about. They could live in their delusional world. But eventually, when it comes to their face, again, just like this TikToker said, Meghan won you guys. Next tweet. Okay, so now we are into this. There are so many tweets that's going on regarding this beard thing. I didn't even put on the list. I'm just gonna go on my like section to show you some of the captions that or some of the tweets that were said about this. No, Prince Harry look hot with beard. Timur Harry looks meh with beard. Prince Harry versus Timur Harry. Let me read this. It seems like he put out a video, and that video he came out with a beard. So that's what making the round. I don't know. I've been trying to avoid them. if the squad were not talking about it, since I've been bombarding you with political stuff, which I had said I was not gonna talk about, but the wind is blowing in a different direction, so I thought it was fair to share. But the squad are talking about it, so I thought I'd share it with you. Okay, Will just look like he's on bender. He will never be Harry no matter how hard he tries. There's a laugh here. I agree. Then Willie gave Harry a really hard time about having a beard and ordered him to shave it off shortly before marrying Meghan. And now, yes, he did. He was jealous. Yeah, it was very... Okay, I don't even want to look at it for me to even have anything to say. That's why I move it up really quickly. And the thing is that Harry knew what he was going to do. What William was gonna do to him. If you read the book, you know he felt like Harry felt like William was gonna pin him down or have somebody hold him so he could shave it. I mean, this guy is freaking ridiculous. Come here, what's that? Yep, girl, I was thinking the same. To me, knock off this that. They both look hot with beard, to be honest. Look, you look let's focus on the dog. Oh my god, Twitter is something. A lot of people are leaving Twitter, including, I don't think I have this on the list. What's this guy? The one who took, I can't believe I forgot his name now. The one who took the picture of Meghan's pregnancy during COVID. Oh my god, what's his name? He had a movie out. Oh my lord, I feel bad. Just look at the screen. I don't remember his name. Alright. Yeah, Mason Harriman. I can't believe I forgot his name. Mason Harriman took the picture of Harry and Meghan when Meghan was pregnant with Lilibet. So there was a tweet he put out, or someone retweeted that I came across. He's leaving Twitter because of some stuff that happened. Alright, so let me go on my likes and see some of the things that some of the squads were saying regarding the beard. Okay, I mean, nobody could voyeur like these two. They're so hot. They had to be chased out for looking so good. Alright, so where's the things? Okay, there's that here. Timeline cleanse. There's Harry and beard. Okay, so that's regarding gymnastic. And now that's how you wear a beard. It's no wonder his granny let him keep it. Okay, beard appreciation post. Happy Sunday. I'm telling you, the squad knows. Okay, William takes his homelessness project so seriously, he's decided to look like a hobo. Oh my god. Okay, so after this, that's it. Okay, I want what I have, but I want everything he has too. That's being jealous of Harry and all of that. Squad is as soon as our fave land in Bogota. Let's go. Okay, so that's when they... Oh, what is that? I didn't put this on the list. Okay, with the increase in online chatter about dysfunctional family systems, specifically ones where there is a clear golden child, it's kind of insane to me that people still consider Harry's statement as whining. There's the word here, will break any one of us. Okay, so she retweeted that. Okay, what is this about? I don't remember. Okay, so let me add this to the list. Okay, I think it's still making reference to the beard. That's why they posted that. So let's go into this here, and then I'll come back out and read some of the comments. It's not that much. First, let's see what this is fully about. Willie's sense of ownership over Harry is alarming till you realize poor Harry was locked into the role of Willie's side act and scapegoat for life. Yeah, I think Harry had accepted it. Then I've said so many times, this is why he was able to endure some of the BS that were done to him. We've seen all those headlines before Meghan came into the picture and all of that. But as soon as they're transferring that into his wife, and I think that's when he was like, nope, I'm not putting up with that. Okay, especially when he started putting statement out when the palace will not put statement out for him. Okay, started standing up for himself little at a time until, you know, William thought that Harry was only Meghan was gonna leave. Okay, he underestimated them. Only Meghan was gonna leave, but he didn't know that Harry was gonna leave too. And then he sent his dogs to keep on saying for Harry to come back. Look at what's that organization in the US who's going as far as going to judges to Heritage Foundation. Okay, I think that's their mouthpiece over here. Heritage Foundation about Harry's visa and all of that. Okay, I don't know, you got dumb people who's making decision and then having people who should know better do stupid things, humiliate themselves. But anyway, let's continue with that. Okay, so Willie's sense of ownership over Harry is alarming till you realize poor Harry was locked into the role of Willie's side act and scapegoat for life. Harry had accepted it as a fate etched in stone. It took an outsider who loves him unconditionally to point out how crazy this was. Okay? I'm telling you, I think Princess Diana really directed them to be together. Harry and Meghan. Look at it. And I think since Princess Diana's death, I think this is where Harry really feel like someone truly loves him. And look at this. They have everything, these two in front. They have everything. But yet they can't be satisfied. They all are baggage for God. So what book from this was? Okay, Balmoral had 50 bedrooms, one of which had been divided for me and Willie. Adults called it the nursery. Willie had the larger half. Okay, so that's from Spare. I remember this. Willie had the larger half with a double bed, a good sized basin, and cupboard with mirror doors, a beautiful window looking down onto the courtyard, the fountain, the bronze statue of a rodeo duck. My half of the room was far smaller, less luxurious. I never asked why. I didn't care, but I also didn't need to ask. 2 years older than me, Willie was the heir, whereas I was the spare. This wasn't merely how the press referred to us, though. It was definitely that. This was shorthand often used by Pa and Mommy and Grandpa, and even Granny. The heir and the spare, there was no judgment about it, but also no ambiguity. I was the shadow, the support, the plan B. I was brought into the world in case something, my goodness, something happened to Willie. I was summoned to provide backup, distraction, diversion, and if necessary, a spare part. This is sad. This is very sad. Kidney perhaps, blood transfusion, speck of bone marrow. This was all made explicitly clear to me from the start of life's journey and regularly reinforced thereafter. I was 20 the first time I heard the story of what Pa allegedly said to Mommy the day of my birth. Wonderful. Now you're giving me an heir and a spare. My work is done. I always felt that way. Once he was done with the kids, he was done. That was for the kids were for the institution. There's a reinforce of some of the things that I keep on saying. A joke, presumably. On the other hand, minutes after delivering this bit of high comedy, Pa was said to have gone off meeting his girlfriend. So, many a true word spoken in jest. I took no offense. I felt nothing about it, any of it. Secession was like the weather, or the position of the planet, or the turn of the season. This is why they have no feeling. Those people over there, they have no feeling. They don't... I'm sorry, I know this is Harry who's speaking here. His experience, how he perceived the institution. They don't consider things as human beings who has feelings. And this is why Harry is making the difference here. Secession was like, okay? He is here making the comparison here. Was like the weather, okay? You have now the queen pass. Who takes over? His father. And then once his father died, who takes over? William, okay? That's what he's saying here. Just like a weather, or the position of the planet, or the turn of season. This is why these people have no feelings. But Harry had feelings. Who had the time to worry about things so unchangeable? Who could bother with being bothered by a faith etched in stone? Being a Windsor meant working out which truths were timeless and then banishing them from your mind. It meant, okay, so there's all of that. There's no feeling with these people. I feel it's a type of child abuse, having one child be lesser because they were born later and expecting them not only to be okay with that, but make that the role they have to play the rest of their lives. Abolish the monarchy. Yeah, can you imagine the other ones that are over there? These people have lived their lives, okay? Now they have a mindset of their own. They know how to control things. Now they're passing their stupid mindset onto the others. This is crazy. So many things. I don't think YouTube will want me to talk about that. You know, with, let's say, for instance, the route that I was going, like Virginia Guthrie type of things. Okay, so that's why I'm not gonna mention what I'm thinking. Okay, it's absolutely child abuse, and shocking that it goes on in this day and age. Cages are still shocking to read. Yeah, it is. Why? I have 2 boys, 7 years apart. The eldest has a bigger bedroom, but I'm always pushing my husband to make the little one's room more attractive. Harry's problem is that when Diana died, no adult look after him. That's it. This is it. Yep, I think so too. Especially not his father. Camilla made sure of that. That's right. That is right. And then I think they were trying, okay, especially Camilla, probably, in my humble opinion, was putting nonsense in his head and Harry's head, but Harry wasn't buying it. Instead, each nonsense they raise or they try to inflict it in him, he's asking why. Okay, he's questioning it. Like, for instance, the father who said something like he went through it, so therefore his kids have to go through it. And Harry was like, but no, it should be the other way around. If you go through it, especially if you were having so much pain and agony, why should I go through it?
Suffered. Do everything you can to make sure that whatever negative experiences that you had, that you can make it right for your kids. We chose to put our mental health first. That's what we're doing, and that's what we will continue to do. Isn't this all about breaking the cycle? Isn't this all about making sure that history doesn't repeat itself? That whatever pain and suffering has happened to you that you don't pass on?
You should try to make it better for me, not to go through the same pain. So each nonsense they try to inflict or put into Harry's brain to accept, instead it raises more questions. Okay, except that Harry decided. Walk. Okay, so there's that. Let me not go into it. Okay, that's it. Let me go back to the original tweet. I don't want to talk about the left behinders. We already know how sick they are in the brain. Okay, after the face first scenario today, I honestly think Egg is a bad shit crazy. And Meghan helped Harry realize this one is being very distracting. Okay, where was I? Meghan helped Harry realize that his purpose in life wasn't to be a sidekick. He had a calling greater than himself, and with her unconditional love, support, guidance, strength, courage, and resilience, he was able to break free from his brother and realize his potential. And this is why I said, and when he, especially, I think I said it when he was doing the speech when after the Syndrome Summit, when he was gonna meet Meghan in Canada, Meghan and Archie. I said, I think he put his faith on Meghan to help guide him outside of the palace wall, because this is a person at that time, all his life he was behind the palace wall. Okay, yes, he goes to Africa and do things and all of that, but now there's no truly going back as it used to. He already knows how everybody and his family feels, and they see him now as an outsider. Okay, especially after what his mom went through. So he got plenty of experience. Harry's a very smart man. He understands situation and how things could continue and pass on to the next. So he knows what they could do to him. So he left his all trust and love on Meghan to help guide him outside of the palace wall. And I think he got the hang of it now. Why William truly believes that Harry's job is to serve him. William refuses to understand that Harry is his own man with his own life and had every right to live a life for himself, but no, Harry was expected to always bow down to William. That's the BS they put in William's head. They put that in his head and he believed it. Lived it in my family of origin and got away like Harry. I understand everything about his experience and that of his mom's. Glad he's free of them. Okay, Meghan's expression and that photo speaks 10,000 words. Their own crown coming directly through Bertie's, the overlooked, abused, spare to his Nazi traitor brother seems to have taught him nothing about how to treat people. What does that mean? Nazi, their own crowns coming directly through Bertie, the overlooked, abused, spare to his Nazi traitor brother seems to have taught him nothing about how to treat people. Okay, I'm a little bit confused with this, but let me leave it alone. The video clip of Prince Harry eating a chicken leg outside, sitting on a tiny stool with only his sweet dog for company, just breaks my heart. Charles, I know what picture he's talking about. Just look on the screen. I think I have it somewhere. Charles, Camilla the girlfriend, and the rest treated Harry like other... There's the word here. Yeah, let's go to the next tweet. Okay, so there's Baby Devenger, who's pretty much summing up everything that was happening with the beard here. Let me pause it. Okay, how dare he make our future king grow a beard? Why wouldn't he shave so our heir doesn't need whiskers to try to appear cool? Despite living 5,000 miles away, he makes our real royal feel stale. Thus, they must cosplay him and his wife. Is just not fair. His Majesty the King must remove the title. They're making reference to the beard thing. William having his beard that looks so ridiculous on him. So that's that. I can't read this, so I don't know what she's laughing about. He looks like he dipped his face in fuzzy mud. He's just so desperate. There's that. People laughing. Damn, do I even want to look or remain oblivious? Oh Lord, where we go. It fits, and Bay is team has and Meg. Alright, so that's that. Is that a... Okay, so that's a screenshot. Let me go to the next one. Okay, I put a side note here. Hating when you can't control. Okay, what is that? Okay, when you can't be controlled, you'll be hating. Be prepared. Alright, people don't hate you for being weaker than them, but they sure as hell will hate you for being stronger. Could be that, yeah. So true, love your artwork. Yeah, it is. I already am. Most all control and dominance mindset are dangerous because the control they seek isn't with themselves. It's someone else's life, and that's threatened for sure. Okay, that's regarding, you know, the same topic, the heir and spare kind of thing. Okay, I was hated years ago. Nothing changes except for when they recruit in numbers. That was expected already. Okay, that they should do nothing like a bunch of cowards to bully one person. Such bravery, cough cough. Okay, 100%. My current manager, who is only acting and the role, has had it out for me since day one, and I quote, "If you don't like the way I manage, you find another job." Well, next time when an incident happen, you're gonna talk to him, record it. I don't know, there's rules between states. I don't know what country this person is. When you are talking to somebody, you're supposed to let them know you are recording. So I don't know, that's the only thing I could say, because he could go out of his way to do certain things, but don't overpass the boundary of law. Typical childish response. I was not prepared. Okay, the hate because I refuse to be controlled has extended far beyond what I could ever have dreamed of. I am mostly okay with it, as I know what is right and wrong, but other times when I look at what has happened, I get angry at the blatant hate toward me. Okay, so there's that. There's more comment. People, this takes a different forms. There's different things. You know, typically bullies, you see the amount of people they have unleashed on Harry and Meghan. They have their medias, they have the tabloid, they have people everywhere, and it's our prayers and the Sussex squad, and definitely Princess Diana up above, who's helping protect Harry and Meghan. Okay, so there's this here. There's the laugh here. Yes, ladies. Okay, I think now we are more into a little bit of politics. Okay, 1, 2, 3, 4. I have 5 left, but the last 2 I think is the same thing but different caption.
Wanaka. It is a great privilege to be with all of you today.
You know, we ask for forgiveness and please come back.
As you saw me find the love and happiness that I'd hoped for all my life. You are all in this together, and if I may speak personally, we are all in this together, because asking for help was one of the best decisions that I ever made. You will be continually amazed how life changes for the better.